Hi, I'm Paula from teethingtotantrums.com, and today I'd like to talk to you about why your baby might be resisting tummy time. So why do babies resist tummy time? The simple answer is they'd just rather be lying on their backs looking at the world. It's a lot easier and requires far less effort. As far as I'm concerned, the success of tummy time depends on three things: when you do it, how often you do it, and how long for. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'll give you some top tips on how to get even the fussiest babies to actually enjoy tummy time. So let's get back to timing and when you should do tummy time. Don't do tummy time when your baby's just been fed. They will not appreciate being put on their tummy when it's full. Don't do it when they're tired, because a tired baby will definitely not enjoy tummy time. In fact, you can start tummy time as soon as your baby comes home from hospital. Tummy to tummy time on your own tummy is the best way to introduce them to this activity. They feel safe, they feel nurtured, and it's a really lovely bonding experience. And you'll notice that even some really tiny babies will start to lift their head a bit when they're on your tummy. So now we move on to how long for and how often. I'm afraid I'm not a great believer in putting labels and timings on what little babies should be doing. They're all very individual, especially when they're tiny. So what you don't need is to be thinking, oh my goodness, my baby's not lying on its tummy for long enough and I've got the timer out and I've got to leave them there for 2 minutes. Nah, don't do any of that. Some babies can manage 30 seconds, some babies can manage up to 2 minutes. Some babies will take tummy time really quickly, others will take ages before they enjoy it. So just let your baby take the lead. As long as you are offering the opportunity to do the activity on a regular basis at different times during the day and in different locations, then you're on the right track. And there's no more to do than just that. So how do we make tummy time more fun? Well, the most important thing is to make it interesting. So when you put your baby down for tummy time, put things around that are going to engage their interest. And that includes you. Get down on eye level. Make contact, talk to them, make funny faces. You can use a tummy time book. There are lots of excellent ones out there that you can get. And some of them also have tummy time mirrors in them, or you can buy an individual tummy time mirror. Vary the location. Don't always put your baby down in the same place. Just keep things interesting and stimulating. That's the key. If your baby's really struggling with tummy time, you can roll up a towel and put it under their arms like this. And that will really help them in their effort to hold their head and shoulders up and help strengthen their muscles. So now some top tips if your baby's really one of those fussy ones that doesn't want to do tummy time at all. Put them on an activity mat. That way they've got a lot to look at when they're looking down. They're not always having to look up. But it will give them a surrounding in which they can become stimulated and interested in. Also, you can put your baby on their tummy at different times during the day. It doesn't always have to be on the floor, on a mat or on a rug. When they're really tiny, you can carry them on your arm face down and they can sort of look at the world at the same time, which is a bit more interesting for them. You can lay them across your lap. That's also good, just for short periods of time, and that will help them learn to lift their head and strengthen their shoulders. When you're drying them after you've taken them out of the bath, turn them over, let them spend a few seconds on their tummy. Also when you're dressing them or changing their nappy, there are tons of opportunities during the course of the day where you can have really short, sharp snippets of tummy time that can gradually be built up, which will also help them when you start to put them on the floor. So if in the worst case scenario your baby is just not having it when it comes to tummy time and you're getting yourself so stressed out about it, maybe just take a break. There are other things that you can do to help your baby strengthen their neck and shoulder muscles. Hold your baby in the upright position, obviously supporting the head, and let them look at the world over your shoulder. You walk around the house doing that, showing them things. That'll help strengthen their upper body, and it'll be in a way that they might feel safer than rather being on the floor. Another great alternative to tummy time is to sit with your knees raised and your baby leaning up against your knees, face to face, so they can actually see you. And then you can move an object or your hand, just like this, in front of their eyes, and they should move from side to side, and it will eventually make them move their head to side to side. You might even see that they start to try and lift their head up a little bit as well. So this is another alternative to tummy time if you're really, really struggling. So if you'd like to know more about why your baby's resisting tummy time, then check out the full article on my website. There's a link in the description box below. So for now, with love and support, goodbye, and I'll see you in my next video.